Okay, so where was I? Oh, I have no clue because so little technical glitch there, folks. My computer has been wanting me to reboot because Avast security had some new thing, and it kept on harassing me to reboot. And of course, I didn't do that before the session, and then I think it probably just finally went, "Hey, you know what? Screw you! You're gonna reboot."
So you're going to reboot at the most inconvenient time, which is exactly what computer update systems always do, unless you're on them. So yeah. So we were talking about 8-Ball Deluxe, and we were talking about putting a bullet in line to solve fusing issues.
Yes, and we were also talking about the knocker solenoid being completely locked up.
Fried.
So that's one that I'm going to have to deal with. But all in all, what Mike's evaluation wound up being was he was like, "Dude, you're close. Like, you're really close."
Real close.
So
real close.
That was good to hear. And then I went one step further before he came, and I cleaned up firepower a bit.
Oh, you did?
Well, because the 8-Ball Deluxe is sitting right next to firepower, but I had the head off, and I had a whole bunch of crap just on top of the table, so it didn't even look like a machine. Yeah. So I cleaned everything off, reattached the head, and just so that it was there, you might say, and kind of
looked like a pinball machine.
Kind of looks like one, yeah, even though the playfield's completely out. And then I showed Mike the playfield, and he was just kind of like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, clear coat it." And I was like, "I've never done that, but he was like, "Don't be afraid of it." I was like, "Okay, fine." And then he goes, "Just repaint the red lines and the black area because that's where I sandpapered off, because that's where the bumpy paint was." So I'd sandpapered all that, and he's like, "Just do that and spray it and put it back in." He's like, "You're being too nitpicky."
just put it on so you can play it.
Right. Yeah. And then he saw that my pop bumpers were completely removed. He's like, "Oh, you took those off?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Was it difficult?" I go, "I don't remember," because it's been so long ago. And he was like, "Okay, because you got to be careful." I go, "Well, let me show you what my pop bumpers look like." And I showed him why I pulled them off, because they were hammered. There was chips out of the plastic. And he was like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Yeah, you just need to buy new pop bumpers completely and be done with it." And I was like, "Yep." And he goes, "You gonna remember how to put it all together again?" And I go, "Nope." He's like,
"It's fine."
He goes, "Well, you need to take lots of pictures." I go, "Yeah, I thought I took a lot of pictures, but I can tell you right now, I'm sure I didn't take nearly enough, because in my head it was, oh, well, I'm just going to spray this, and in a month I'm going to be putting that together again. I'll remember how to put all this back together again." And when I was cleaning off the table and looking through the box of parts and stuff, I kind of was like, I have no clue what these metal parts are.
Well,
they're like guide rails and stuff like that. I'm like,
It's easy. Just go back onto IPDB and have a look at all the pictures. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Or just fly me over. Just fly me over, and I'll help you put it back together again.
Yeah, because that's only what, $10,000 round trip.
Well, maybe if I fly first class, yeah. if you want to fly me over first class, I'll be fine with that. But I'll be okay with economy.
So anyway, the good news is that I feel like I'm on my way to getting back up and running and into having actual pinball at my house. So
I think Mike's actually got the right idea with firepower. I mean, if your goal is just to play it and enjoy it and not really give a stuff about what it looks like on the playfield, you may as well just kind of just draw back the general outline of the planet and just sort of lock it in, really, because if you get it clear coded, at least it's not going to degrade anymore, and you'll be able to play it. So this is good. You'll actually have 2 pinball machines to play then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. So do it, and put drop targets in it, because for great justice.
Well, no, that's a whole nother process.
I'd have to just a 3 bank. Just get a 3 bank, from somewhere. You'll be fine. 2, 3 banks.
No, yeah. What you don't realize is that you actually have to cut some of the playfield out.
I think they've got the holes there still.
No.
So
no, that was the deal with the CPR playfield that they came out with. It was pre-cut or pre-drilled for if you want to put in the drop targets. Whereas if you have a regular playfield, you have to modify it.
Okay.
And I forget where everybody was saying that they were getting the
3 banks from.
Getting the 3 banks from. But anyway, yeah, that could be way down the line. How's that?
Okay.
I'll just get it back to actually functioning.
Step 1, get it flipping. Step 2,
yes.
Take it apart again and put the 3 banks in.
Yes. Yeah. So as I keep on pleading, though, if anybody is like Jared and just wants to get their hands on a pinball machine and muck about and, your hobby, and you happen to live in the Southern California area and feel like teaching somebody that is a complete noob while having your fun and mucking about, please contact me. Hit me up on Twitter at Shut Your Traps. Drop an email, BlahCade@gmail.com. Contact me on Instagram. Again, Shut Your Traps. Do whatever. Get a hold of me. I would more than welcome somebody coming over and sharing their expertise. Maybe you like to do clear coating and can guide me in that. Maybe you like to want to teach me how to solder properly. I don't care. Whatever input anybody would like to give me regarding my machines, I would more than happily accept it.
Basically, what you're offering is timeshare on your pinball machine. And when I say timeshare on it, basically timeshare on all the crappy parts, like fixing it.
Yeah, but there's some people that actually enjoy that. That's their favorite part. As soon as they get a machine up and running. That. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I've heard them where it's like, yeah, I've got that machine all fixed. I think it's time to get rid of it and get a new one. It's like guys with automobiles sometimes. When they're hot rodders. The fun is in
getting it working,
building the vehicle. Once it's working, it's like, well, it ceases to be fun. So
because I can't build any more onto it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's done. I need to sell it, flick it, and get another one that's a junker, and then do it up.
Right. So anyway, in all honesty, I'm serious about that. If anybody wants to help, I'd happily pay for the parts. I just need to be trained on stuff. Or if there's anybody out there like Nate from Nifty LED that decides that hey, we need to LED out your tables, and then I will talk about you profusely on our the BlahCade podcast, then we can do that too.
Yeah, we can totally do some sort of contra deal to embiggen Chris's pinball machines. That is the campaign, the GoFundMe, embiggen Chris's pinball machines.
Yes. Send monies to PayPal at anyway, we're gonna call it a podcast with that little bit of fun. Unless Jared has something else he needs to throw in.
The only other thing that I have is that it is tournament day tomorrow at Netherworld, and that's going to be so fun. I think the lineup is still the same, but it's going to be interesting to see. The way we pick the tables is on the day, there's an announcement, and then they go, right, the first 8 people to respond get to pick the table. So it's going to be interesting to see what they are. I hope it's going to be Ghostbusters again, and I'm kind of hoping it's going to be Batman 66 as well. I really quite like those two.
Well, I guess we'll find out next week then.
We absolutely will. Hopefully I'll get in the top 5 again, or top 4. That'd be good. But yeah, time will tell, I guess.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And why don't we all wish Jared good luck on his Twitter feed. He is at Jared Morgs. And last but not least, if you would be so kind, go ahead and visit our website, BlahCadePinball.com. There you can find past episodes, show notes, links to websites that we mentioned during the podcast, etc., etc.
And another thing you can do there is also look at ways to donate, because our website renewal is coming up, and it'll be kind of good to actually get a little bit of extra, a few bucks here and there in the bank account, in the PayPal account, so we can actually pay for it. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind, just using the PayPal link, that'd be great. Or actually, I could say buy a T-shirt, but honestly, just direct payment would be fine, because you actually get more from that. I think we're going to get a couple of bucks from each T-shirt, and no one really wants to buy them. So it'd be good if we could just get a couple of bucks. If every listener just gave $1, we'd have $5. No.
We got more listeners than that, but that's good.
We do.
And we appreciate every single one of you. Okay. On that note, we're out of here. Talk to you all again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.